So what is surface coating technology? Surface coating can be defined as a process in which the substance is applied on the material to change the surface properties without changing the bulk property. So when we do surface coating, we see that by adding the coating, the existing material property won't change. Production of surface coating by any method depends primarily on two factors, that is the cohesion and the adhesion. Cohesion, it is the film forming substance. Adhesion is the film and the substrate. Coating layers can reduce the cost and neglect scarcity of materials, as the thickness of coating layers rarely pass micrometers. Coatings can offer different properties such as corrosion, wear resistance, enhanced surface hardness, modified surface structure, thermal and electrical insulation, enhances wettability and hydrophobicity. So coating, it is a protective layer added on the material. It may be aluminum, titanium, hafnium, zirconium, nickel, cobalt, platinum, magnesium oxide, zirconium oxide, aluminum oxide. Like this, different material can be added. So PVD and CVD are the most common process by which we can be able to do coating. Micro arc oxidation, it is also a process. And sol gel method, thermal spray, polymer coating. So these are all some of the materials where we can use for coating. Common types of coating are anodizing, electroplating, powder coating, e-coating, wet spray. So these are all some of the coating technology which is available. So anodizing is, it is a process by which corrosion protection happens to the material. The surface will be smooth or matte surface finish can be achieved. So by this, by anodizing, we'll be anodizing the metal parts that also can be used for decorative purpose. Electroplating is, components are provided with a metallic coating such as aluminum, chromium or zinc, which makes the surface electrically conductive. This is achieved by treatment in immersion with the bath filled with chemical. Electrolyte can be applied with a sponge during damp on electroplating. There are several other techniques which can be used depending upon the size and material of the component. If the size is too big, electroplating cannot be done. All common metallic bases can be coated. A functional added value of galvanic coating is in protecting against the wear and corrosion. So if you can do galvanic coating, it will be protecting from wear and corrosion. So like this, different type of coating can be done. When we do powder coating, electrically conductive components for machine and vehicles are protected with powder coating. All vehicles, what all we use, it is powder coated, so that it is electrostatically charged paint powder which is applied on application front and cured up to 250 degrees centigrade. So once it is done, the life of the paint will be more. E-coating is the electrophoretic deposition. Components are immersed in a bath of electrified liquid varnish. The main advantage of this technique are that the layer thickness can be determined by the amount of electricity. Wet spray means by means of chemical and physical process, the liquid coating materials forms a solid film on the workpiece. Paint with liquid paints offer numerous color variants and a fast color change. Advantage of coating is corrosion, wear resistance, surface hardness, surface texture, electrical insulation, enhanced wettability. Like this, different properties of the material can be enhanced. Disadvantage is destructive effect of loose atmospheric protection. Different forms of oils, powders, biocompatibility are the most crucial one to be considered. So powder metallurgy technology is used from 1920 with the production of tungsten carbides and mass production of porous bronze bushes for bearing. During the Second World War, further development took place in the manufacture of great variety of ferrous and non-ferrous materials, including many composites, and a steady growth period developed during post-war years until 1960. So advantages of powder metallurgy technique is its economical, unique properties, and captive process is possible. So what are the powder metallurgy parts are produced? It is used in automobile industries, hardware, tools, cameras, farms, and garden equipment industry. So how the process happens is it is shown in the flow diagram. Metal powder, it is blended by using lubricants and additives. So loose powder is obtained, or you are going to do cold compaction and hot consolidation. In cold compaction, die compaction, cold isostatic pressing, and other methods are used. If it is hot consolidation, hot pressing, hot isostatic pressing, extrusion, pseudo isostatic process are carried out. So if it is cold compaction, sintering is done. If it is hot consolidation, hot forging, secondary retreatments are done. At last, you are going to get the finished part, which can be used for different applications. By doing this, you can avoid casting defects, blowholes, shrinkage, and inclusions in the casting. So significant manufacturing methods, that is a chemical method, physical method, and the mechanical methods are there. So mechanical methods not used as a primary method for producing powder. Materials are relatively easy to fracture, such as pure antimony and bismuth. Reactive materials such as beryllium and metal hydrides. Common metals such as aluminium and iron, which are required sometimes in the form of off-flake powder. So crushing is done. You need a major equipment for crushing. So mortar and pestles, heavy drop hammers, and jaw crushers. In jaw crushing, the crushing chamber is formed by one fixed jaw and one movable jaw between the stationary side of the wall support. The movable jaw is mounted centrically at the top and is driven by motor via flywheel. So here the crushing will be happening between 15 and 5 mm by adjusting the gap of the base jaw. So bar mill is done when we want the material to be in the powder form in the nano materials. We are going to use ball mill. So here grinding of the material will be done in the two phases so that the required size is achieved. So disc grinder is there. It is suited for processing hard brittle materials. So here the size of the material what you are going to reduce, it will be in terms of the micrometer. Artet or milling and vortex milling are the different types of milling method where the potential contamination from the ball and mill walls are going to happen. So these are some of the hardness of different material where we can check their weight and their hardness value we can do. So based on the hardness value you can select the particular material for grinding the material.